I wanna take you somewhere, so you know I care, but it's so...
Whoa. This isn't the kind of video we're making here. Let's rewind this back and try again with some, better music.
Oh shit, something just dropped. If it does work, then you're just not using enough. That was a pain in the ass, let me tell you that.
Oh! Yeah, by the looks of those clips, it's gonna be one of those kind of videos. Sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's enjoy the painstaking process of fixing this thing. First thing was first though, we had to get these bloody plastics off. Now most of them were pretty stuffed and broken, and I was going to have to use some of the old ones I had laying around, which wasn't too much of a problem. I was happy to do that. It might look like a bit of a Frankenstein bike, but we'll make do with what we got. We are working with a budget. Sadly though, I did lose some of the footage trying to get the rest of the plastics off, and because of that, we will move straight to getting this exhaust off.
This thing's now just a f***ing wall ornament. I hate getting springs off. I hate getting exhaust springs off. It sucks. Yeah. All of that caved in. All of that, as well as this. That should not look like that.
With the exhaust off, I was now able to start the main thing, getting this subframe off. Oh boy, was this thing an actual doozy to try and get off. Not only was there so many parts that I had to disconnect from it, I also had to try and get the throttle body that was connected to the airbox off, and also the electronics that were up above. Now, it took me about 3 hours to do this, but I managed to get there in the end, and I was able to actually get it back on a lot easier.
Now let's see if we can get this off. Hey! Oh yeah, main thing out the way. Woohoo! And yeah, as you can see, that just tore through it right there. There, snapped off. Lower airbox, absolutely ripped to shreds. Nice. Nice. Now, I wish I could say that this is it. This is all I need to take off and whatnot. Like, that's it. Put a new one on. We're done. We're finished. We can ride. 2 main things I still need to do. I need to check this frame. Have a good look over it from what I can see, if there's any cracks and whatnot. I don't think there is. I personally do not. From where all the bikes hit, it was mainly on the rear and mainly on that front bit just over there. After I do that, I still have to take off these bars. I still have to take off this bracket because this bracket's rooted, like my hour meters down here. While you're here, shout out to Mental for Moto. Pete, absolute legend. If you guys want awesome photos, listen to awesome podcasts, check out Pete, the Mental for Moto show. Hell yeah. He supports me, so you guys should support him. So yeah, get these bars off. I want to get this bracket off. We're going to turn the bike around because I've got all the lighting all through here. But honestly, I think at the moment, worst bit's over with. This radiator here was already a bit bent. I already know this. It was still holding coolant. It's been like that for like 40 somethings, like 50 hours. It's fine. I'm not too stressed about that. That's off. We are happy about that. That is good. That is great. That is friggin' fantastic. That's another one for the bike pile. What do you guys think? Next Vic Titles race it like this. Just say, hey, I promise, man. It's just the new lightweight model. Like, Tomac's still yet to test this out. I'm testing it for him. Like, that's what I've got to say to them. Get in the bikes, they said. It would be fun, they said. This one's to my friend Aaron that got me into bikes and is the reason I'm racing. Fuck you. I love you, man.
Now, with the subframe finally off, we could actually get started with doing some things we need to do to the front end of the bike. One of which being that bracket and also the start button. The hour meter was actually okay. The only thing that broke from it was a little tab at the bottom of it, but it was able to be screwed back in.
Another thing is we got super lucky with this master brake control. We thought at first that it might have originally had a small hole or something in it, but it ended up being, because this got pushed, it actually loosened up this nut here. Braking seems fine on it. I don't know until I go out and ride. I could go out and ride and it just pisses everywhere. Don't know, wait till I do it. Also, another couple of things I will need to get for this is obviously some new levers because they're a bit crap. And my clutch one was already a little bit bent anyway, but look, if I'm doing all of this, I may as well just put new levers on it, be happy. And if possible, some new rubbers would be nice, but beggars can't be choosers. We're trying to get this thing going on a budget. I'm not asking for perfection. I just want to ride my friggin' bike. Now you're probably looking at this and going, why is he getting a new button? They're $180. It's actually ludicrous how much they cost. But reason being is that I can't turn this off anymore. None of the wires are broken. In there, I don't feel any of that little pressure plate that's in there. There's two little contacts that go like that. I can't feel it. The start button's working just fine. I can feel it. That's fine. But this one, nah, no go. So may as well just replace a new one. Better to be safe than sorry, because quite frankly, if I pulled up with something like that at the VIX or any other race or even any track, they'd say get the hell out. Fair enough, honestly, fair enough. So let's get these handlebars off. That is not straight at all. Honestly, I probably need to take this up to a tree or something and just slam it. Let me show you this. I don't know how well you can see that in the video, but quite frankly, this right side is a lot more up that way than this side is down this way. That is absolutely cooked. Why am I taking the bars off first? I should be taking these off first. I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. I need to go to bed.
The fatigue of working on this bike so long finally set in. It was definitely time to head to bed. Last thing I want to do though was actually get these bars off. Once I knew that I got those off, the next thing I could focus on in the morning was actually starting to put this thing back together. Thankfully though, getting these bars off didn't take too long. I was actually able to head to bed in quite a quick manner after filming this. And yeah, I definitely needed some sleep after that. Let's see what late night Tom thinks of having a bike.
Buy a bike, they said. Buy a bike, they said. Yeah. Finally back, second time we're out here. We shipped it apart the other day. Now what we're gonna do is put this thing finally back together. I've got a big old box of parts over there. Yeah! That box over there has got the subframe and everything in. So having a look at it, we are gonna have to put that air box and also the rear air box onto that subframe. I already kind of knew that we were gonna have to do that anyway, so that won't take long. I'm gonna do the subframe last. First thing I want to focus on is this front bit on the bike. As we saw before, the front electronics and that bracket area were rooted basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a new bracket on. We're going to put that start button on. After we get that done, new bars, put everything back onto that. Now I do have some levers on the way that aren't in at the moment, so I'm just going to temporarily put the old levers on.
So the plan was in motion. After fixing up a couple of wires and just making sure that they're all insulated, I could finally get this thing looking like a bike.
Now as the saying goes with this, saying goes for duct tape as well. If it doesn't work, you're just not using enough. And if it does work, then you're just not using enough. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. Did I come up with that last bit on my own? Yes. Yes, I did. Now for the big boy, getting this subframe on this bike. Now, as we could see from the old one, we still do have to put that lower airbox on, and also that black plastic that connects into the throttle body. I don't know what it's called, but we got to put all that on. So it should be no more than like a 10-minute job. What the f? Famous last words with that one, but it's finally here. We finally have it, and we can finally put it on the bike, and hopefully be done with it by tonight. What is this made of? This plastic's softer than butter. Every time I spin the bolt, it keeps spinning. I need to somehow get this out. I'm gonna try and drill into it and see what happens. Hey, it worked. There's no hole for that bit there. What the hell, KDM? Oh, sorry. It was for the other side. It was. Okay. Oh! There's no way. There's no way I just did that. Factory as. That is. Yep. As I said, we're all learning. That right there, weight reduction. And have Yuri Konsky calling me up asking about it. I'll tell him, I'll say, mate, this is top secret. Can't be giving all my details away. My God.
Finally, it was actually time that we could put this subframe back on. Yes, a few mistakes was made, but hey, that's the fun of it. And well, maybe there was another mistake putting this one on, but I'll just let you guys see it for yourself.
So I was using the phone just so I could see if I could get that little bit into the throttle body. And I've got it in, only to realise I've forgotten to put this in.
So, after 2 days of non-stop work on this bike, I was finally able to get this subframe back on. And as I said before, a few mistakes. But I guess that's the fun of it. I learnt so much about working on this bike, and quite frankly, I do hope I don't have to do it again. But at least I have the experience now to help me out if I do. But I guess the only thing now that this thing needs is some plastics and it's ready to go. So I guess the only thing I can say now is see you at the races.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure and then